here to do a couple of book reviews on some of the books that you might find useful while you're at home isolating. These are books that we refer to when we're planning activities for our camps, after school clubs, and also that we use at home with our children too. So the first book that I want to talk to you about is called The Dad Lab. So you may have this already at home, you may have seen him on Facebook. He's quite big on social media, but this book is brilliant. It has everything you need to do the science experiments at home. There isn't much in here that you probably won't have in the house already. So as you can see, I've been post noting what we were planning to do in Easter. So what I'll do is I'll flick to a couple of those things and talk you through, and hopefully if you can do them at home, then bonus. Okay, so the way the book works is they'll give you an experiment, they'll talk you step by step how to do it, and then they'll also give you an explanation about what's going on and a section called Clever Clogs Facts, so you can get your science teaching in there. This book's suitable for, primary school age, I would say, and it really is great. I really do love it. I just want to show you this one, and it's called The Balloon Light Switch. I think this one would be a really good one to do at home, because most of us have a balloon or a pack of balloons in the cupboard lying around, and most of us have light bulbs, hopefully. So what I'll do is I'll take you through it, and then we'll have a chat about the science behind it. So the first thing to do is to blow up your balloon, then locate your child and rub said balloon on top of their head, which they will absolutely love, not to mention their hair will go crazy wild. It actually does something pretty special straight after. So once you've done that, get your light bulb ready and hold your balloon next to your light bulb, and you will be so surprised to see that the light bulb will begin to glow. And that is a teaching of static electricity. So when you rub a balloon against a woolen jumper, that will work as well, and it will give it a charge of electricity. And it's got a full explanation there of what's happening, so you can talk through that with your little ones. Okay, so that's my favourite one. I really like that. We plan to do that in Easter. The other one we'd also plan to do is the homemade harmonica. If you're not, keen on, noisy stuff, then maybe miss that one. And the next one was the grass hedgehog. So if you wanted to see these in full, the book you need to buy is The Dad Lab. I promise you it will be a lifesaver through this strange time that we're living in at the moment. And it's written by The Dad Lab. I will pop a link at the bottom so you can see that. The next book that I wanted to talk to you about is actually more of a journal than a book. So it's something that the children can fill in at home. And this is a lot about positive mental health, accepting failures, understanding journeys, and positive affirmations. I mean, there's so much in here. I'm looking at it, I'm not showing you, sorry. So it's called The Big Life Journal. Again, this is a book that you can quite easily get your hands on. Not sure on the delivery time on this one, but I will post a link for you. So the Big Life Journal has several sections that your child can fill in. This journal belongs to, and how to use your Big Life Journal. We use this, we do a lot around children's mental health within camps. We're really quite big on it, as you can see on my t-shirt. These are some of our staff uniforms. Mine says, "You are amazing." All of our t-shirts have got positive mental health messages on. And it is something that we take them from books like these. We've got quite a few different ones that we refer to. So the first part of the book, your little one will fill in all about me and what are my superpowers. So it's really beautifully illustrated. I really, really like it. So in part one, it's about believing in yourself, trusting yourself, and doing your best to achieve your goals. And then all the way through the book, there are these beautiful illustrations reminding your child just how important and special they are. And I think at this time, the way things are, that this could be really, really useful. A lot of children tend to look into things like this when they're trying to explain their feelings, or maybe they're feeling a little bit anxious. This might really help them. And I actually bought it with the intention to pass it on to my niece once I've done this video, which I hope she'll love it. I'm sure she will. She's 6, so I would say that again it's primary school age. And there's also little stories about, you know, people that turned failures into successes, and teaching you that failure is just a part of life, and that it's not something you should be dwelling on, and that you will always have another opportunity to be where you want to be, or to do what you want to do. For example, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. And this book is pretty thick. It's got a lot of pages in, and the idea is that the little one will work their way through, and by the end of it, it may have changed their mindset of how they think about things and how they approach certain situations, which again I think is so important at the moment with the way things are. It can be quite an anxious time for little ones. As old adults, we're quite concerned about what's happening to the world at the moment, but I think with something like this, it is worth just having a look to see whether you think this will benefit your little one. Just again, it's called The Big Life Journal. They also do downloadables, so once you've bought the book, you get signed into their newsletter, and each week they'll send you downloads. Like for example, a couple of weeks ago they sent speech bubbles that you stick on your little one's mirrors, and it will say things in there like "You are amazing," you are you, and that's your superpower. All these sorts of lovely things, and you stick them to the mirror, and they're all printouts, and they're available to anybody who buys the book. So I really would take a look at that. So those are the 2 books that I wanted to share with you today. We do have a lot, like I said, so if you are interested, let me know, and I can review a couple more and let you know what we use, and hopefully it will pass the time for you at home. So I hope you're all well, and I'll see you again soon.